Hey guys, it's Nicole, the Chore Channel. I spent the whole weekend just totally going through my whole kitchen. It was quite a project, but it needed to be done. I actually didn't find quite as much as I thought I was gonna find, as far as like garbage and stuff that needed to be gotten rid of, but it's still a lot. So in the kitchen and the buffet, I'll show you that area as well. Combined, I gave away 70 items. I threw away 96 items. So that total comes to 156 items that were out of my kitchen now. And then my art center, it kind of like my cupboards kind of run into my daughter's art center. And in the art center, I got rid of I gave away 96 items and I threw away 43 items, so that's another 139 items. And then I relocated to the proper place, probably almost 50 items. So that's a lot. That's a lot of moving around, a lot of packing up. I'm gonna go through and just show you all of my cupboards, what all is in them, what all I kept. I'll show you my giveaway pile and my garbage pile. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a quick tour of the kitchen and the art center and see what all we did. So let's get to it. I'm gonna start here on our island and then we'll just kind of work our way all the way around the kitchen. So this is actually our garbage and recycling bin. Sorry, that's disgusting. This is all of our utensils and things. I had a bunch of these berry boxes that I found, so I just decided to use them to help me organize. So that's all of our kind of miscellaneous tools that we still use. Our spatulas and such for cooking. I did get rid of a couple of those. Our knife drawer. Pot holders and lids. And then underneath, I had to scrub this out so that I could show you guys because it was gross under here. We mostly use cast iron. I know we have a glass cooktop and that's a no-no, but we love it and we've kind of just migrated towards cast iron. So we store them under here if we're not using them, but they're usually always out. And we use our Ninja all the time. So I left it somewhere that was very convenient to get to. And then these are all of our pots that we really haven't been using lately, but I'm not just gonna get rid of a whole set of pots, right? We do use them from time to time. But, you know, we got space for them, so we're just gonna hold on to them. Okay, come around here. This is kind of my drawer with all of my meal plans. And like grocery stuff that happens right here. This is where all of our water bottles that we're keeping. I got rid of so many water bottles. But water bottles and lunch boxes go in here. And then this is my, you know, lunch getting ready storage drawer. It's got everything in it. Dishes and cups, we do not have any upper shelves, any upper cabinets. We're short in our family, so everything goes into the lower cabinets. And then kids' cups, kids' plates, and Tupperwares. I got rid of so many Tupperwares. There was so much that didn't have a match or it was yucky and old. So I really pared it down. And there, silverware. This is bowls and measuring cups are in here. And under the sink is just cleaning supplies, garbage bags, filtration. This is all of my cleaning tools. We have to brush our teeth in the kitchen because it is the only drinkable water in our house, our kitchen sink right now. So yeah, toothbrushes go right here. Food processor. Okay, this cupboard is what has given me all kinds of trouble. It's like a really deep corner one, and it's just easy to just shove back, you know, shove everything and anything back in there. So this one, a lot of stuff came out of, but I'm happy with what is left, and it's easy to get to. My spice drawer, our tea center, or we got our teacup kettle right there. I moved some stuff out of this cupboard because it was pretty full and it was hard to get into. I feel like we should get rid of that blender, but I also feel like I should have a blender on hand. I don't know. That one was a hard one for me. Everything else was pretty easy to part with. Then we've got dishes in here. And more baking dishes in this one. Now this cupboard above our oven is where I put like overflow food, excuse me, or food that we're hiding from the kids. This is my baking cupboard, so I did not even go through this. We have not been baking since we've been trying to eat healthier, so I'm just gonna leave that for now. And then of course our food cupboard. This is where all of our food gets stored. And then this is the buffet area. So I've got, yeah, my piles of stuff still up there that need to get loaded into my car. But this is the buffet, and this is where the bulk of the stuff came out of. Okay, we'll just start here. I had so much stuff that was just piled in these drawers because we don't really get into them. And so I did some serious cleaning out, but we've got our waffle iron, some trays, and then our KitchenAid. And then these are extra things that go to our Ninja cooker. This is kind of mom's junk drawer area, but it's all pretty organized. And then down here, we have our giant crock pot, overflow of paper towels. And then, okay, Mom, if you're watching this, no, I am not a prepper. It's okay, you don't have to worry about me. But I do have some dry goods, some canned goods on hand, and it's like our emergency stock. And then we have a Life straw pitcher and some straws just to keep on hand. If there was ever an emergency and we didn't have power or whatever for a couple of days, we would be okay. And then our juicer. And then the last spot here has all of our plates and cups. One of the huge bonuses about cleaning out the buffet area is that I found these that we meant to install forever ago and just never got around to it, but they're plugins. So we can plug in like crock pots and stuff over here now, where before there was no spot to plug in before. So benefits of having an electrician as a husband. When I cleaned it out and I pulled out those boxes with these in it, I was like, should we just get rid of this since we haven't done it yet? And he's like, I'll just do it right now. It's like, perfect, I love that. But these are super, super convenient, so I'm excited to use them. And then this last corner section is kind of where it bleeds into art stuff. So let me give you a quick tour. And then here is also more boxes of stuff that I forgot was even out. Food saver. We used it a whole bunch at our old house. We have not used it since we moved into our new house, which has been almost 3 years. So we're getting rid of that. Lots of aprons and tablecloths that we don't ever use. So that's a whole nother set of boxes of things that we're getting rid of. This stores folding chairs that can go to our table and tablecloths. And then this is virtually empty now. We have some party supplies up there. These I actually pulled out of our drawer with all of our Tupperwares in it because we don't really use them, but I don't want to get rid of them yet. And then, yeah, potting stuff for flowers that have died. Then this is my glass storage area and my supplement overflow and my book of recipes. So that's kind of a little bit of a miscellaneous. And then let me move this garbage bag. This is where the art stuff begins. So look, I have a whole empty drawer now, and I love that. This is my art supplies. And then this, I think that was up there. This is my daughter's spin art thing. And then it's her Play-Doh and her beads. And then this whole shelf holds, that's more of my art, which I could probably put inside the cabinet. Paint, all of her stamps, glue, scissors. These are not supposed to be in here. I guess I should have checked her art center before I showed it to you. She cleaned it herself this morning. Paper, and then I had probably like 10 or 15 coloring books, and it was ridiculous. I had so many coloring books, and she never, ever, ever colors. I had been holding on to those coloring books for years, thinking like, oh, my daughter's gonna wanna color. And she loves to do art, but she has never once grabbed those coloring books and colored in them, ever, ever. And I was like, why am I holding on to these? It's time to let them go. So I got rid of all of them. I kept a couple of like workbooks and like books she can like draw, journal in. But I was like, if she's ever into painting or coloring, I mean, I'll just buy her one from the dollar store. I don't need to store all 15 of these. So I got rid of those. And then there was something else I was going to show you. This is the other thing that I'm super embarrassed to admit that this was sitting in my cupboard. I bought this probably a year and a half ago to do meal prepping, never even opened it. So I'm gonna let it go because obviously I'm not gonna use it. Seems so sad, but I don't have the receipt to take it back, otherwise I would. But I've got all of these that I can use for meal prepping, like so many of these, so I don't need to hold on to those. Anyways, that's pretty much the end of the tour. Yeah, I feel so much better about my kitchen now, and every drawer is organized and I know what's in it. There's nothing that we don't need. So thank you for coming along for my kitchen tour. Hopefully this is inspiring because kitchens can be so overwhelming, and sometimes you just gotta do it. Just gotta dive in and do it. That's what I did. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out my kitchen purge. I will see you next time.